Yes, yes indeed. It is time for some more practice for orders of operations. Step number 1, brackets and parentheses. Step number 2, multiplication and division, left to right. Step number 3, addition, subtraction, left to right. Let's move on to some beautiful practice. Problem number 1. Solve that problem. Here are the steps. Pause the video. All right, let's see how bad you did. First step, brackets and parentheses. I do not see any brackets. I do see parentheses right here. 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. Mark that up. 12 times. Now I'm going to write the answer to that. 3 minus 7. Now, I no longer see any brackets or parentheses. Moving on to the next step. Multiplication and division, left to right. You start at the beginning of the problem. Anytime you come across any multiplication or division, you solve that problem. There's multiplication right there. 12 times 3. So I'll do that next. 12 times 3 is 36. Bring down the rest of the problem. And there's really only one thing left to do, the subtraction. So 36 minus 7, that is, of course, 29. And that is my answer. Notice how I do one thing at a time so I don't get confused. Look at your work. If you did not get 29, you missed it, see where you made your mistake. All right, the next problem. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. No brackets. I do have parentheses. So I'm going to solve that first. But of course, I got to go left to right, so I'm going to solve this one first. 2 times 25 is 50. So I have 50 divided by 9 minus 4 in parentheses. Now I still have to solve the parentheses. So 9 minus 4 is 5. I have 50 divided by 5. And there we go. I'm left with just one thing left to do. 50 divided by 5. My answer is 10. That was easy. Just because you had 2 sets of parentheses there doesn't mean this was a difficult problem. If you go in order and you do one step at a time, it's never a problem. All right, the next one. As you can see, there are no brackets or no parentheses, so just go straight to step number 2. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. No brackets or parentheses, so multiplication and division must be done first in this problem. I only have one multiplication problem here, 2 times 6. So that is what you should have done first. 2 times 6 is 12, so this problem becomes 8 plus 12 minus 4. No more multiplication or division, now it's addition and subtraction. From left to right. So, the first thing you should do on this problem is 8 plus 12, which is 20 minus 4. And that's how you solve this problem. 20 minus 4, 16. work. If you did not get 16, look and see where you made your mistake. All right, let's step it up a notch. This time you will have brackets. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. I do indeed have brackets. That means this divided by 20 is going to be the last thing I do. Inside the brackets, I have parentheses that must be done first. 60 minus 8. I'm sorry, 68 minus 8 is 60. So brackets, 60 times 4, brackets, divided by 20. There you have it. Now, I brought down the brackets because I'm not finished yet. I still have to do what's in here first. So 60 times 4 is 240 divided by 20. Now I have the key to success. 240 divided by 20. When you saw that, you should have gotten 12 as your final answer. There you have it. All right. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. Brackets and parentheses. No brackets. I do have 2 sets of parentheses, but I solved them from left to right. So I've got to solve 19 minus 9 first. That equals 10. Write down the multiplication, parentheses. I want to do one step at a time, so I'm careful. So I still have parentheses, so I got to solve that next. 2 plus 6 is 8. So now I have 10 times 8 divided by 4. Next step, multiplication and division from left to right. So I start here and work my way over. I see multiplication here. 10 times 8 is 80. So this is how you solve this problem. 80 divided by 4. 80 divided by 4 equals 20. My answer is 20. Look at your work, look at my work, and see if you made any mistakes. Pause the video if you have to. All right, the next one. Final practice before you get to work. Pause the video. All right. I do have brackets. That means this times 7 is going to be the last thing I do. I've got to solve everything inside the brackets first. Inside the brackets, I do have parentheses. So that is what I'll do first. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So brackets, 5 plus 2, brackets, times 7. I brought the brackets down because I still have something left to do inside, which is 5 plus 2, which is 7. 7, bring down the times 7. Now the only thing left to do is to multiply. 7 times 7 is 49. That is the answer, 49. Check your work. All right. Now it is time for you to get to work. If you don't like that, too bad, so sad.